The biopic on Sachin will hit the silver screens in less than 2 weeks, but before that, we at India Today have got a special treat for all of you. Here is Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar in his first interview on the upcoming biopic with India Today's consulting editor, Bhagchandka.
Welcome to this very special show on India Today. Sachin, a Billion Dreams, finally ready to hit the screens. You know, to talk to these two gentlemen, it's a little strange for me because I'm part of the film from day one, but this is a celebration of Sachin, a celebration of his fans, a celebration of the hard work put in by Ravi Bhagchandka. Welcome Sachin Tendulkar, welcome Ravi Bhagchandka. Sachin, we've seen you on the field, we've celebrated you on television, multiple interviews, etc. But big screen, acting, biopic, tell me.
Yes. I mean, in fact, I have seen myself on a big screen, but that was in the middle of the stadium. Okay. Not in the movie theater. So I don't know what's in store for us now. But it's been an experience to make this film and to relive all those moments. There have been number of moments in my life where, you know, things have happened and you've moved on with your life, and every time, you know, at home we had this mantra that, you know, let the rest of the world talk about the last match and we think about the next match. And I continue doing that, and while doing so, you know, so many moments get left behind and you constantly focusing on the next series and how do I want my next series to be, how many runs I should score, what should be my contribution, those kind of things. But again, to go back 24 years and right from my first game to the last game, that is just one chapter in this movie. But then again, my childhood, how I started playing cricket, and all those kind of things, you know, those memories are special.
I'm going to ask Ravi in a second that why Sachin, why not an actor? But before I do that, Sachin, coming back to you, you know, when we did the book, both of us had a real challenge. How do we document Anjali? How do we get the family in? Because as he said, you are private. Now, how have you dealt with that part in the film? Because it's a very sweet romance. It is for the people of this country. Will they see that, or how have you dealt with that?
They will see. They will see, and you know.
She took more time to get convinced.
Yes. Okay, great. I took only 8 months.
She took 1.5 years.
She took longer. But there are various things in the film which no one else had access to. Only the family had that footage. No one else knew about it. No one else had ever seen that footage. And you know, it's not just me. The entire family has to be happy with what we want to take it out in public. So I had to speak to everyone, and that is what normally we do. At home we discuss, and once everyone says yes, then we are okay to go ahead with it. And that's what happened, because I know that when the fans leave the theaters, they should take back something special with them. They should look back and say, oh, I didn't know this thing about Sachin. So those are the things which we are looking to focus on. And then it boils down to our comfort level and how much the fans want to see from us. You know, we've found a common point where they are also happy and we are also comfortable. And I've been able to do that. Yes, talking about how I met Anjali and when she saw me for the first time, all those kind of things are there in the movie.
Excellent. Before I come to Ravi, one more. Take me backstage. I mean, what we will see in the theaters is one thing, what we will not see in the theaters. Tell me the experience of doing the film. Because I remember you shot at 4 a.m. in the morning with that magenta shirt, Oval Maidan.
No, Shivaji Park.
Shivaji Park.
Yeah.
Shivaji Park. Sure.
Shivaji Park, where I first played my first net session, in fact. You know, with the pads on and gloves and thigh gun, all those kind of things. You know, and then I stood on that very pitch, and I said, this is where I played the first ball. Feels nice to have completed that circle.
And it was done very early in the morning, right?
Yeah, we started quite early, like you know, 5:15 or
yeah.
So.
You know, for me, what is really inspiring is this song, Sachin, Sachin. It reverberates. I mean, even on the day of the retirement, you and I have spoken about it countless hours. When you hear that, what's your thought?
I started hearing Sachin, Sachin when I was literally 4 or 5 years old.
Mother used to call you.
Yes. I would be playing downstairs in front of our building in the playground, and the whole day I would be playing. Literally 10-12 hours I would not come home, whether it was lunchtime or in the afternoon, a glass of milk. Everything was sent downstairs for me in the playground, and my mother would be calling me, Sachin, Sachin, come up. And so since then it's been there.
When was the first time, do you remember, when this chant went up, Sachin, Sachin?
I think it started sometime in the 90s, I would say, but I don't precisely remember, okay, this was the match where it started.
Yeah, even I don't. Yeah.
But I think 96, around that period, Indian cricket changed. The following changed. There were more channels, and suddenly there was more media following the team, and all those, everything happening around cricket also changed. So I think it has to be
Must
96
be
or so.
Without giving too much away, tell me, how does the film finish? Does it finish with the 2011 World Cup? Does it finish with retirement? Tell me those.
Well,
Give something away.
I can only say that go there, watch the film, and you see the end. How it.
But Sachin, now that you've seen it, what do you feel of it? Are you happy with it?
I'm happy with the film, and so is my family.
That's a big statement coming. And about the music and everything else, because I know how hard he worked.
Fantastic. Rahman is fantastic. Sukhwinder has also sung the song. So I think the music is really nice, and especially when Irshad made me understand what Sachin song stands for.
The film is coming out at a time when India is playing a big tournament. For me, my Sachin moment, if I sort of deconstruct it, Sharjah, your father, Kenya, has to be that 6 against Shoaib Akhtar in Pakistan. Who's the savior? Who's, like, when you go and watch in England, when we celebrate this film, how will you watch? I mean, who do you think will take your mantle forward? Who's the next Sachin? Who will Ravi shoot next?
No, it shouldn't be next Sachin. It should be that next whoever person. Because
who will win us the Champions Trophy? Because you said we have.
I think teams win championships. No individual can win championships. I think it is always a team, and if you see in 2011, it was the entire team which performed. Different players performed at different stages.
My time is up. So, do we celebrate Billion Dreams with India's Champions Trophy win? Will you say that?
Well, God willing.
Sachin, last word.
Well, I hope they enjoy, because before playing any match, I would tick all the boxes as far as my preparation was concerned, and I think we have left no stone unturned here. We've tried to do everything possible and ticked all the boxes. Now the second innings is where the viewers will decide.